This is what Ash Ketchum could have looked like if he stayed in the Pokemon anime and grew older. It's been 1 year now since Ash Ketchum left the series, and there are many events that we didn't get to see him fulfill during his Pokemon adventure. Imagine if he battled Red at Mount Silver, or imagine if he finally met his father after all these years. Those for sure would have made for some amazing episodes. Hey, what's going on guys, my name's Rav, and today we're going to discuss what if Ash Ketchum stayed in the Pokemon anime, alongside which events he could have completed if he continued his Pokemon journey. Don't forget to leave this video a like to show your support, and be sure to bring out my next video shortly. Make sure to subscribe if you aren't ready to keep up to date, and without further ado, let's begin. This video is sponsored by DreamPal. DreamPal is a unique AI role-playing anime chat platform perfect for those of the Gen Z and millennial audience that are interested in anime, role-playing and AI chats. Using the platform, you can have chats with your favourite anime characters like Naruto, Tanjiro, Tony Stark, and even the main man SpongeBob. DreamPal uses the unique Pandora AI avatar generator, being the first of its kind that allows users to create avatars using selfies and photos from anime, comic books and video games. I've had a lot of fun using DreamPal as I was able to create an avatar with Ash Ketchum. Chatting about his Pokemon journey was so cool. DreamPal also have monthly events where you can win prizes, gift cards and other anime goodies, so be sure to join their community Discord server and sign up on their website. If you're looking to have fun with friends and create content with a growing roleplay and anime chat platform, then DreamPal is definitely the one for you. Sign up by visiting the DreamPal's website and try and get out for yourself. Links to the website and Discord are in the description below. Huge thanks to DreamPal for sponsoring this video. Ash and Pikachu leaving the Pokemon anime is something that is definitely not unheard of. Their legacy lasted almost for 26 years in the Pokemon anime, and it's fair to say that they had quite the adventure. I'm currently writing a fan fiction series focusing on certain episodes and events that could have unfolded if these two stayed in the anime, and it got me thinking. There's quite a lot of different scenarios that could have come to life if Ash never left, and some of them are quite remarkable when we dive deeper into the thought pool. Taking this into consideration, I want to discuss the possibilities of what could have happened if Ash stayed in the Pokemon anime and what he could have been doing during that time. Re-challenging Pokemon Leagues. Pokemon League conferences were the ultimate tournaments that Ash always tried to conquer. However, it wasn't until the Alola League where he finally managed to bag the first place position. Looking at Ash's placements across the various leagues, it's fair to say that he got robbed off a few potential league wins, and seeing as he ended up becoming world champion, surely there's no excuse for him to try and conquer the leagues again now, right? If Ash stayed in the Pokemon anime, I personally would have expected him to go back and maybe re-challenge these conferences. He could have very much won them all. Here are some of the potential matchups he could have come across in the finals of each conference. Maybe he could have battled against trainers he lost to, or even battled some new faces as well. With Ash aiming to become a Pokemon Master, re-challenging the conferences could have helped him reach one step closer to this goal. It would have also been cool to see how some of these trainers finally see how far Ash has become as the world champion, especially you, Tobias. Oh wait, maybe it already happened. Going to the Paldea region, where one door closes, another one opens, and that's what we were all expecting to happen after Ash concluded his adventure in Pokemon Journeys. But sadly that didn't come true, and Ash never got the chance to embark on his next quest in the Paldea region. Oh, hang on, maybe you already did. Check it out, it's a really good fan series. Pokémon Horizons is currently showcasing the Paldea region in its glory, and whilst it is a good series with its characters and plot, I still think we could have seen Ash venture across the Spanish space region. There is a lot of opportunity in this, especially if the series mixes up elements from the games and anime. With Ash being the world champion and coming across Nemona and Geeta, this concept could have really been tested to the best of its ability. The story behind Koraidon and Miraidon, alongside the Teal Mask and Indigo Disc, could have made for a lot of incredible story writing, maybe even gifting Ash some really cool Pokemon along the way. With there being a bunch of Pokemon returning in these DLC segments as well, Ash could have also very much called upon his old Pokemon again to use them in the league and other battle settlements, bringing nostalgic joy to the long-term fans who wanted to see these goats on their screens once again. The alternative could be that maybe he would have followed the steps of Pokemon Horizons, completing Liko's story with the Rising Voltaclers. I could have made for a very epic series or even movie. Just thinking about how Ash encountered the 6 heroes and Terapagos makes me super excited. I guess we'll have to trust my bro Zakdashi for now with this one. Travelling to a new region. The Pokemon world is said to be very expansive, and there's bound to be regions that no one has been to before in the canon timeline. Maybe Ash could have arrived in a brand new region and commenced a new journey, something the audience never anticipated. What if he got warped into the Hisui region, or maybe revisited the old Lumio city to coincide with Pokemon Legends ZA? Even though many would have been content for Ash to visit Paldea, a brand new region for him to explore could make for a very engaging series. There could be a lot of opportunities with this one. Ash could have visited a new region and maybe travelled with his existing Pokemon to learn more secrets about them, such as Mega Evolution, new moves, and maybe even new exclusive evolutions and forms. Even if we got a story of Ash travelling in the new region and encountering Pokemon from other regions that could have led to new potential captures, it would have been a nice alternative too. A new story in a new region, something a little bit out of the box, something we're currently used to, but a brand new undiscovered region with unlimited potential and plot points, now that's something I'm sure we would all love to see, especially with our 10-year-old hero breaking it all. Ash finally meets his father. There's been many discussions surrounding this topic, and even though the Pokemon anime has given us indicators that Ash's father does exist in both the usual and alternative timelines, we still haven't seen him physically appear. But what if we finally did? It could look something like this. You may recall a while ago how I made a small fanfiction about how Ash eventually met his father at the end of Pokemon Journeys. I'm planning to remake this fanfiction in the future, but here are a few scenarios on how Ash could have met his father. Maybe Ash could have met his father in the very final episode of the Pokemon anime if he stayed. This could have made for a very epic conclusion, and we may have been given a fade to black situation, with them having a battle, and none of us knowing what the outcome would be. The possibility of him even meeting him in the alternative universe could still happen, as we know that in movie 23 Coco, this was the movie that Ash referenced his father for the first time within the universes. The only thing that makes this option 50-50 is due to the fact that we have not had a Pokemon movie for a while, and we don't know if there's going to be a new one, or if Pokemon Horizons or even a new character will step up to represent the next film. Ash meeting his father is by far one of the most requested events viewers have been keen to see, so the fact that there is some small potential for this to happen is quite exciting. But I guess we can't get our hopes up just yet. If you want a more in-depth understanding about Ash's father and the fanfiction I mentioned earlier, then you can check out this video to learn more. Ash vs Red. Oh boy, where to begin with this one? Just look at this image and tell me it's not epic, right? Ash battling Red is one of the biggest wishes viewers want to see come true. I'm currently in the process of editing a fanfiction for this topic, and yes, I know I'm taking my time, but just be patient with. Both trainers have been defined as the greatest in their own worlds, and having them come together is something that would truly blow up the internet. Of course, we know Pokemon Masters had a small event to make this interaction somewhat of reality, but still, it doesn't fully count in correlation to the Pokemon anime. I always had this vision that we'd see both characters on top of Mount Silver, battling it out with their strongest Pokemon. This could have made for a very cool Pokemon movie concept as well. For the fact that both trainers are seen as the strongest, of course being game and anime counterparts to one another, it's a crime we never got to see this battle unfold, especially before Ash left the series. I know for a fact that if this battle did take place, that it would most certainly break the internet. It's a shame we're never going to see this battle happen in the Pokemon anime, but don't worry guys, give me some extra time and I'll make it happen. Ash finally ages and becomes an adult. I've already made a video discussing Ash's age and how he could have grown up in the Pokemon anime, so be sure to check that out to gain further context on this topic. However, for this final portion of the video, I want to revisit this frame. This is one of the many fan-made frames depicting what Ash could have looked like in the Pokemon anime if he stayed. Even though the directors have confirmed Ash to be forever 10 years old, that doesn't mean we couldn't see him revealed as an adult in a special episode or alternative timeline. The possibility of the directors bringing Ash back is always up in the air, and if so, they could very much break the original timeline. For me personally, I think it would be better for them to focus on the alternative timeline. The original timeline is fine the way it is, and it doesn't need to be touched to ruin its authenticity. If Ash did get revealed to be an adult, then maybe he could have accomplished all of the previous events in that set timeline. We've seen an older version of Red before, so why not combine both elements and show a battle between the aged characters? Or maybe Ash ends up growing up and then he comes across his father after all these years. There's a lot of potential with introducing an older version of Ash Ketchum, as he could very much complete all of the previous events that are yet to be ticked off our wish lists. Maybe one day we'll see one of these events become canon. Which one of these events do you want to see become canon? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you guys would like to interact with me, then be sure to follow me on Twitter and join the ThePokéRaf Discord server to discuss all things Pokemon. You can find the rest of my social networks on screen and in the description below. If you enjoyed the video, then be sure to leave it a like, as your support is greatly appreciated. Don't forget to share the video with your friends. Finally, make sure to subscribe to keep up to date with my videos, and click on the little bell to enable notifications so you guys get notified when I upload a new video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and be sure to stick around for more Pokemon content. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.